everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL on EA Sports.
As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Bortles' Jaguars going up against Brady's Patriots.
Hey, no in and out, bro. Say no in and out.
Coverage of the NFL brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. See right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
But when it comes to the running game, the New England Patriots, they're one of the few teams in the NFL that I don't think care much about balancing things out.
Last year, to your point, 5th in passing yardage, number 30 in the run game.
What they want to do each and every week is make a game plan based on their opponent, not so much their own personnel, and they try to attack that way.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure they didn't get in
trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Yannick Ngakoue coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Jags have taken the early lead.
That shit, man, fast as
his
hell.
kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The runner-up New England Patriots offense back onto the field. I wanted to get your thoughts on the offense for this crew as they go into 2018. How do they stack up, Charles?
Typically, New England, pretty darn stable. One of the goals going into the offseason was to try and hold on to running back Dion Lewis, because coupled with James White, that's a heck of a tandem. Of course, the big fella, Gronk. You know, you find him another all-pro year in 2017. And remember, before 2017 began, they picked up Brandon Cooks in a trade at wide receiver. That paid off in a big way. He had his 3rd straight 1,000-yard season in the NFL.
Not the much shit.
Chris Hogan.
Yeah. Yeah, I always play that shit. I played, that's the first thing I played. That's why I get the $100 one.
Is a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. There's a carry now for Mike Gillisley. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A good run there on 1st down. And
he's not really saying the New Year's Eve, but he's just saying the Eve party of the game coming out. Yeah, I know he's saying. He calling New Year's Eve.
That's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
They stay on the ground. This is Gillisley again, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, that's Lewis. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. They try again with Lewis. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Brady gives this one to Lewis. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there. So from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8. Now Brady. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Jags taking over on offense here in a second. And what a season, Charles, it was for Jacksonville. Some people did like them as a dark horse coming into the year, and they really responded.
Heard recently at one of the, all-star games, college all-star games, a scout saying, well, heck, haven't they been the dark horse for the last 5 years coming into the season? And he seemed a little bit bitter, so I'm going to let him go on that one. But the point is well taken. They have been building towards this. Really good drafts, really supplemented in free agency. And, yeah, they were a dark horse, but they played awfully well. 11 wins, 2 more in the playoffs. I think right now they'd love to get Allen Robinson back at wide receiver and add another playmaking tight end.
They go play action here on 1st down. Steps looking left sideline, incomplete. The running back Leonard Fournette, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyle Van Noy charging hard for that outside linebacker spot. He gets in to drop him for a loss of 12. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. To throw is Bortles. He finds Hearns left side. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Nortman on to kick as he sends it away. That's taken on the 25. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Patriots take over. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, Tom Brady just
bought his ball when he had a running game.
The Super Bowl. But 3rd MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely.
Bro, where was you going at? My bad, D.
But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
You go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
Yeah, he still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. Lewis. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Calling a gain is 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
What happened?
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll run it here. This is James White.
Good run, bro.
First down.
Tremendous blocking
You
by
shook me in the phone, boo,
They
dude.
didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a lot of credit and thanking him for that much space to rumble.
That's so nasty.
Lewis. Open space inside
Fumble
the
the
10.
ball.
All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense had felt great about what they had going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays, exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
You ain't picked the wrong thing. Don't lie to me. I know. That's a nice little audible.
And into the end zone for a Patriot score. Dion Lewis taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Patriots are an extra point away from going out in front. And he's got it up and through. Goskowski now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. But before the possession switches here, I had written down that
all I need to
talk
do
about
is
some of
score
the
before
awards this past
half.
season in the NFL. We know Brady's the MVP, but Todd Gurley, Offensive Player of the Year.
How about that for a bounce back? Many were questioning whether he'd had a sophomore slump the season before. Didn't even get to 1,000 yards.
Hey, stop Xing.
2017. How about his teammate Aaron Donald?
Stop Xing. Stop X tackling.
Yeah, very impressive. They had both sides of the ball. Sean McVay deserving, I think you would agree, of Coach of the Year.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and how about the New Orleans Saints? Rookie of the Year, offense and defense. Alvin Kamara on offense, Marshawn Lattimore on defense.
On 3rd and long, it's Bortles. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Taking on the midfield logo. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. Before the offense changes hands here, let's look back to the Super Bowl February 5th. What a game. I know you were there calling it offensively, though. Impressive on both sides.
It certainly was, and let's face it, if you're in Minnesota, it's cold outside, but you talk about the offenses, they heated up in a big way. And how about Nick Foles, the backup quarterback turned MVP, 373 yards, 3 touchdowns, and, of course, the big one receiving on the Philly special.
Quite a story. As you and I were talking about off air, it was just a fluid game. Not a lot of penalties, just really clean play.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Past the 20.
Nope.
10, and all the way in. Touchdown.
And they still give you the touchdown, though.
Dion Lewis with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
I saw the blitz, bro. That's what I'm saying, like.
Always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. I want to give a hat tip real quick, Charles, to Jason Watt before the possession switches here. Walter Payton, NFL Man of the Year. They totaled up how much he helped raise for hurricane relief, $37 million.
Incredible. Hurricane Harvey.
Now he's hit, and Bortles fumble. It's loose. But it looked like a Jaguar was able to cover this thing, and so Jacksonville will keep control.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield.
And the pressure gets to him again. Lawrence Guy in there to get him. And this pass rush strong now. That sack's on back-to-back plays. Following the sack, 3rd and long for Bortles and the Jags. Throwing now is Bortles. They set up the screen to Ivory.
He ain't looking at my play. He really running one defense. That's what I'm saying. It ain't really no training. He really run on one defense.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up.
Nah, you ain't got to do no adjustments. You ain't got to do no adjustments. He can play one player. All right, I'm trying to tell you.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded just inside the 30.
He playing that one player.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. CD, I want to get your thoughts on some potential free agents this offseason before we change the possession here. Now, caution, many of these guys could be resigned, I know, but who
look at this shit.
Kirk Cousins is one.
Look at this shit, bro. The fucking stretch in that cover 6, bro. It's the stretch in the cover 6. That's all it is, the stretch in the cover 6.
3 first-half touchdowns, and the Patriots are able to strike quickly for 6. Gostkowski now out to kick.
It's a stretch. It's a stretch regardless, because you always say that. But either way, girl, it's a stretch, bro.
That's fielded in the end zone.
I know what you saying. That's not. I know it's not a counter per se, but I told you about this, bro. I know what you're saying, but you're running outside, bro. And how long does it take?
They're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, I think.
At each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions.
Oh, oh my God, boy. Oh my God, boy. They just played. They just played, boy. You was roasted.
Bortles going to run the draw with Fournette. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves him still needing 11 here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Bortles. The Pats are going to get there.
That's well, he was gonna pick that. I know him. He gonna flick on that safety over there and then slide him over. No, I ain't taking that chance. You get the ball. There you go.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Time for a break. We've hit
2
halftime.
rounds,
2
dog.
quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let me see some shit, man.
Jaguars
This shit
now
is
as he'll
ridiculous.
go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real way of doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Oh, bruh. That was the computer. That wasn't even you. That's what be getting me mad. I be having to do that myself, but the computer won't do that for me. That shit just did that shit for you, though. You ran around all them blockers.
Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Working from the gun, it's Bortles. And that is incomplete.
We're into the second half now.
Can't do nothing against that cover six.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Brad Nordman now, standing just outside his own goal line. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll start things on first down with Dion Lewis. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. On third down, it's White. Now White lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around. And we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. No gain on the play there. Second down. On second down, here's Bortles. Flushed out right.
Ooh, bruh. Bruh. That is crazy. Bruh. Wow.
You look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey,
that's a, bruh, but I'm saying that's an incomplete pass against anybody else, bruh. He hit me as soon as I caught it, bruh.
Congratulations, big time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They start the drive on the ground with Lewis. They find some open field here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Most players will tell you that night games, while they can be fun, they're really hard to prepare for because you wake up on game day and all you want to do is get to the stadium and let's get going. But you got to bank that fire a little bit.
Bruh, see, this is what he tried to tell me. He said, that's all it is. What difference does it make, bruh? It don't matter about the blocking scheme. What does the runner do is what I tried to tell you. The blocking scheme is just the blocking scheme. If you run a toss or a stretch, it's going to look the same, bruh. That's all I tell him. I know that's all you need. Believe me.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
You could, bro. You crazy. You can't cut in right. You can't cut in right away. Like 6.
Second down following the run.
Hey, all of them.
On play action, it's Brady. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
I told you what it is, bro.
23 yards on the play. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Final minute now of the third quarter. On second down, here's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
That shit was booked to the running back. What the fuck are you talking about? I seen you playmaker. I stayed right on it. I said, I know you're going to playmaker. You good like that. As soon as you did it, I ran upfield.
Make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. There's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing his Bortles. He's going to fire one deep over the...
Bruh. And he up, bruh. Why did, if you up, why did you catch the ball? You stay up to get hit like that?
Oh, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. So after the INT, it's Brady.
Wow. Wow. I guess Brady could hold on to that, huh? But my nigga get hit across the fucking...
Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Now Brady throwing on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep now for Amendola. It's caught inside the 25.
That's crazy.
All the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for the Patriots. 44 yards. Shift together here from the D-line. On first and 10, here's Brady. Dumps it off to Lewis.
Bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on. Deion Lewis is not like that, bruh. You see this nigga doing me, bruh? Deion Lewis is not like that.
Sometimes they like to call him the passing backs. They get him the ball in different ways, don't they?
They certainly do. Think about the ones they've had in recent vintage.
But he's not like that in real life. Yeah, you like him. You like him all you want.
James White could have been the MVP in the Super Bowl if it wasn't for a certain quarterback that was on the field that day.
Here's White. And oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. Right at the line of scrimmage.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but you, like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Thank you, bro. I'm about to say, bro. These niggas be right in the hole. That's the shit that be blowing me.
Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They come out here in the eye. They'll try and pick it up with Lewis. And he is in.
Bro, you know I pick run commit up the middle too. Yeah, but that was up the middle. Bruh, what gap? What you mean every single gap? That was a gap the size of the whole O-line, bruh. Bruh, did you see the gap? It was a gap of the O-lineman. Your whole O-lineman, that's how big the hole was. What do you mean? How did I leave a whole gap open? If I run... Bro, if I run commit to the middle, how is the middle open?
Cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. And out now comes Jacksonville.
Yes, it does, bro.
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate
and
get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll run it again with Fournette. And a short pickup.
It really wasn't, bro. You didn't get it. The whole you were saying the whole gap because you put somebody right there, bro. That's how I set my defense up too. That's how my defense.
In the fourth quarter, he's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. From the gun, it's Bortles. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted.
Hey.
Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and
Niggas,
further.
I gotta have everybody in the gap. What is this? What is that? That's how I set up my. That's in my defense. That's every gap is set, bro.
They'll start off with a give to Lewis, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
Yes, I did, bro. That's how. That's the
defense.
Bro, that's the defense I had in it. You didn't do nothing but run play. You didn't audible with nothing, bro. That's the defense I've been running.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwich.
You didn't run that, but you didn't run that. I understand you. But you didn't run this, bro. You didn't run this. That's all I'm saying. And see what you did? What you did on that play? You ran outside, right? Okay then. Why you didn't run inside then? If I ain't had a C gap open. I'm telling you, bro, they did some different shit.
Someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continue.
Bro, somebody ain't up to the outside right now? What are you talking about?
Continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No
bro, did you have somebody on the outside when you showed me? You had somebody in this gap right here, bro. Hold on, wait. You had somebody in this gap, and then you had somebody in this gap. You didn't have nobody on the outside, bro.
This is Lewis. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. Brady. Got a man, it's Amendola. The Patriots pick up the first down. Brady to Amendola.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Fourth quarter, you've got the big
all it is the play I'm running, bro. They ain't even looking at it, bro. If you running the cover, you run the type of zone, that out gonna be open. And he got Tom Brady. That shit zipping out fast. So you got to read it quick with him. With anybody else.
Brady gonna throw here. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Hey, they give you all the amazing picks, bro, and I can't get the easy ones.
He's got to be kicking himself right there. His team's already picked off 2 passes. That would have been the 3rd in the game. And boy, they've really played well attacking the football.
He's got it to James White. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this.
Hey, you caught that shit like that on 4 niggas, huh? That shit decent, huh?
Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
7 yards there on the pickup, and it'll give the Patriots a first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
Oh shit, bro, this shit don't get no better, bro. This shit don't get, yeah, and I got, man, my shit, your shit's all of them like that. You to make that catch.
Too much pressure there. In any case, the ball
What is
doesn't
that?
arrive.
I ain't shitting that shit.
Second
Shit
down
is what
following the
it is.
incompletion.
Shit is what it is.
Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. And Brady going to be intercepted.
I gotta make a catch like that.
Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with his own schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. On first down, Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. And complete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. The veteran tight end Mercedes Lewis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Now Bortles. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Easy shit. What is that?
David Harris. He's at the 40.
What?
The 20.
Bro, I didn't even do nothing, bro. They made me shake. They made you shake me on your own. That nigga killed my ass as usual.
Patriot defense
Like the fifth
gets a
blowout.
touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense.
Let that shit would have been Tom Brady. That shit would have been zipped there.
Not just by out-athleting them, which is
G shit, bro. I've been through that ball, bro. Way before you was breaking on that bitch. Yeah, man. This shit 46%. Tom Brady never had a touchdown. Look, let me see what Deion Lewis did. 205. 24 carries. 4 touchdowns. This nigga done had 295 on me with this nigga before. Killing me, dog. Hey.